What is happening, my people? This is Tim Dodd with the Tim Dodd Show, and today I want to tell you what to say when you're on a sales call and the person says, you know what, your competitor is a lot cheaper. But before I tell you what to say on that, I'm actually going to show you how to do pre-objection, objection handling, so you can near eliminate that from even coming up during your sales call. As always, make sure to subscribe to this channel, because every time I drop a new video, boom, I'm gonna give out one of our PIMA 5x5 Sales Mastery courses to one of the first 5 subscribers that comments on a new video. And that's a $2,500 value, so make sure to subscribe right now. All right, guys, if you don't already know me, I'm Tim Dodd, and I own an agency called PIMA, where we actually get appointments for sales teams and entrepreneurs and sales reps. We warm those up through automation, and we actually work with the sales teams to help them close. We have anywhere from the solopreneur and the individual salesperson in our training community, all the way up to companies with hundreds of sales reps doing hundreds of millions of dollars in sales every year, and we have clients everywhere in between. Why do I say that? Well, it's not to brag, it's just to say what I'm gonna teach you today works very well on every single level. It's basic psychology. So what do you do when you're on that call and the prospect or your buyer says,
you know, your competitors are cheaper?
Well, here's what you do before that even happens. So when I'm doing a sales process, I kind of think about it like this. You know, my greeting, my qualifying questions, I'm kind of doing digging deep, getting to know what their goals are, etc. Then I actually give the price for my service, then I present my service, and then I close. So it's a little bit backwards from what most sales reps do, most teams do. You want to give your price up front, and when you give your price up front, you're going to ask 3 hard questions. What are those 3 hard questions? Number 1, you're going to say, what would your company need to make sense of an investment of this size? Because what we're doing here is we're trying to figure out how they would justify spending this much money. Say it's $15,000 a month. I'm going to say, you know, Mr. Buyer, how would your company make sense of spending $15,000 a month for our lead in sales training service? Well, this is what we need. We need to see this. We need to see this. Great. Now I'm starting to see how they would justify it. The second hard question that I'm going to ask them is this: who else besides yourself is involved in these decision-making processes? Like, what's it going to look like if we decide to move forward with this? And they're going to say, well, I do have to run this by marketing, or no, I'd be the only person. So now we know who's involved with the money, right? And the third hard question we're going to ask is, when's the last time you guys invested this much in your blank service? Or when's the last time your company made this size of investment? So now we understand who's involved in investments this size. We understand what their company is looking to get with this type of investment, and we understand how often they're making purchases like these. So this is going to now help us present our offer in a way that pre-influences their saying yes to this decision. So we're not waiting to the end. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been on a sales call where somebody's trying to sell you and you don't know the price, and they're just trying to present, and you're kind of like not even hearing them because you're like, you just want to know the price, like, and they're just building up all this value, like you're not listening, and your prospect is most likely not listening to you very much during your presentation if they don't know the price. So make sure to get that price up front. Make sure to get those 3 hard questions so that when you present your offer, you can near eliminate them from saying, hey, your competitors are cheaper. But what do you do if you've presented perfectly and everything's great and they still say, I get it, man, but you know, I'm talking to some of your competitors and you're pretty expensive. You're a lot more than your other competitors. What do you say then? So what do you say if you've given the perfect presentation, you've done the pre-objection, objection handling, and they still say your price is too high? This is what you're gonna say. I know, Mr. Buyer, I fully realize that there's other companies out there that charge less, but let me ask you, why do you think my competitors need to discount their price to get clients? You shut up, you let it sink in. No matter how they respond, their response is not the point. The point is that you're getting them to think like, oh, if I go with a cheaper price, I'm probably gonna get a worse result, a lower quality, right? And now here's how you're gonna follow up then. How are they answer? You're gonna say, now, Mr. Buyer, what is it that you like about our service? Okay. Money aside, if money wasn't the thing here, who would you choose? Would you choose the cheap competitor, or would you choose us? Okay, let me write this down. Well, what are a couple reasons why you like us? Okay, what's another reason? Okay, what's another reason? Okay, have them tell you reasons why they like you more. Money aside, reasons why they like you more. And then you go into, Well, it really isn't about cost, is it? It's about value, isn't it? And at Pima, we don't want to be an expense to you. We actually want your customers to pay for this service because the results you're getting. So let's not put this off any longer. I mean, you need the leads. Your sales team needs the support to close the deals. Let's get this thing going. Sound good? And we're gonna bring that into a close. So that's how you pre-handle an objection, as well as handle the objection if it still comes with your competitors charge less. I hope you got a lot of value from that. If you want to learn how to skyrocket your income, blow up your business, I've got some free resources in the description. Click that link. I've got a download for you. I've got a training for you, and make sure to go there. After you do that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because every time I drop a new video, I give out one of our Pima 5x5 Sales Mastery courses to one of the first 5 subscribers. That's a $2,500 value. So make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss it. Also, if you stay to the end for the bonus, I do have that full training on objection handling. It's a full playlist from beginning to end. It's gonna teach you how to turn all of the no's into the let's freaking goes. All right, Tim Dodd with the Tim Dodd Show, and I'll see you soon.